So we're coming to almost the completion of the bodywork on the rear quarters and doors of this car. It's going to be heading out to make the molds and to start making the carbon panels. Can't wait because it's been a lot of time spent in mocking this car up, and can't wait to get building because we are trying to make it to SEMA this year with this Cuda. So we only have 3 months left, and there's about 8 months worth of work to do. So we're going to be moving our ass as much as we can. Some of the features on this vehicle that we're making. We are starting off with a set of wide body rims, and we're trying to build this car to encompass the wider stance and still give you the illusion of an actual 71 body. So the car is built 1.5 inches wider than the wide body. It's stretched out. You can see inside the door jamb how much of an extension we're building to bring these quarter panels out. And that is a 305 tire on 11-inch rim. The cars that we're going to be building, though, will have a 12-inch rim with a 335 tire. And you can see the difference. That a wide body would be sitting right at the edge of this tire. Meanwhile, our rear fenders are over 2.5 inches further out. And pretty much to disguise all of that, we're just bringing the entire body completely straight out, front to back, and sharpening all the body lines. We're bringing a lot of the features a little longer, a little crisper. The top of the door is a little wider. The window dimensions are very close to the 71, but we do have to make exceptions so that we can keep all the structural integrity of the Hellcat there. So the wheelbase is longer than the original car, so at the end of the day, this car is going to be basically 10% larger than the original car. But it still is our design, and we're making our decisions based on function and the original looks. We're at the point where the car is just about ready to get molds made. Last thing left to do, believe it or not, is sand and polish the primer. We got to give the car an incredibly smooth and finished look and feel, so that way the molds will release easily. So as soon as we're done doing that, it's going to be in the trailer. Follow along and watch the carbon panels be made. All right, so here we are. You would think we would be done after all this ridiculous amount of hours doing the bodywork and getting this car into shape. But it's just the beginning. We're going to be starting to make our molds to create a carbon car. You would think you would copy these parts. It don't work like that. You have to make a cheap throwaway fiberglass mold of every part that we made. And the reason for that is the part isn't structurally sound to create a heavy enough mold to put it in an autoclave and make a part like an F1 car. So after you make that fiberglass mold, we're going to make a carbon plug, which is thicker than normal, fine-tune that, make it perfect, and then make a carbon epoxy mold that's capable of being in that autoclave.